Year, 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 year. So, I'm gonna do this quick live, you know what I'm saying, to show how I played the old school games in the games that I do play. Now, if you want to play this, well, use this, what I'm gonna use, you know what I'm saying, you can use it. If you get confused on how to do it, I'm finna show you. Now, there are some emulators that you can still use, but the one I have is more of an early beta, so it's in development still. But I don't know if it's still up and available in Play Store or with your App Store if you have an iPhone. But I'm using the Android, which I have Play Store. Now, I'm finna show y'all this. Let me show y'all. Let me put the Play Store. There you go. Now, let me look at my back chat. Let me look at my back chat. Okay. Not back chat, but my backup, my bootleg. Now, the emulators that I do use are these. Let me see. It's called Game Boy Color or Game Boy Advance. That's what I use. So I just type in Game Boy emulator, and there are some that are available that you can still use. You know what I'm saying? There are some that's paid or some that is free. Now, there are some that's good. All I gotta do is look at the reviews, and they'll tell you. And there is a lot of emulators. There is a lot. There are a lot. Now, what I what I have is it's not available. Let me show you. If you'll load up, okay, there you go. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I use this one. What is this? What is it? Oh, I use this one, but it's an early access, so you probably can find it, but it's like I say, it's early. Like you see what it does, early access. Now I downloaded it from an ad, so not an ad, but on a YouTube ad. So yeah, now that's an early access. Now on this one, it runs good when it comes to Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, and Game Boy games. But downloaded games is on the app, and then some of the games that you download in the app, it be disappearing. So that it does work. Don't get me wrong, it does work. And it's called Retro Game Console Early Access. Now, the one I do have, which one it is? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I got a lot of games downloaded. I'll be bored when I be out and about. Let me see. I got Backyard Baseball. Paid for that. Let me see. I think this one is good too. This one is good too. I got like 3 game emulators. So this another good one too. And this right here is an early access as well, which it was on a YouTube ad. So if you search for emulators on YouTube and Google, it'll be some ads that will show like ads of game emulators or Game Boy emulators, which you can still play. Now, then let me show you the one that, okay, now this one is good too. And this one is for PlayStation. If you have a PlayStation, uh, if you wanna relive your childhood in games, PlayStation emulator, this one is good. This one is good. It has a few games in the app that you can download it, but you got to have some space. If you don't, you won't be able to save and it won't be added to the app so you can play it. But with these free emulators, it does have ads. Let me say it one more time. These free emulators does have ads. So if the ads, you know what I'm saying, don't bother you, this should be good for you. If the ad bothers you, you know what I'm saying, it's an ad. It's a little ad with the stop right there. You can pay for it. But me, I just use the free one. Cause me, the ads don't bother me like that for real. So yeah, Mortal Kombat, Spider-Man, James Bond games, Duke Nukem, every game that you can, you know what I'm saying? But they have a few selected games. So I don't know if they're gonna add some more game to it. See, like SmackDown, Driver, Resident Evil, Tony Hawk, Gran Turismo, Final Fantasy, GTA 2, Toy Story, Tekken, Yu-Gi-Oh, Jackie Chan games, Scooby Doo. They got a lot. They have a lot. Marvel with the Street Fighter versus Marvel, they have that. And that's what the emulator looks like. If you don't have a controller. Now, if you have a controller like an Xbox, a Bluetooth Xbox controller, or a PS4, a PS4, or a PS5 controller that is Bluetooth that you can use on your phone, you can use that on the emulator as well. You can use that on the emulator as well. Now, this one that I'm finna show you is what I play, like Super Nintendo. What is it? Let me see if I can. Excuse me. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Where is it? Let me see. Let me see. Cause I got it on here. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Hold on. It ain't on that one. Oh, that's my other devices that I have. I'm trying to see what the other app at. It's not that one. I just showed y'all that one. Let me see where is that, cause I got a lot of apps. Hold on, let me put the screensaver real quick. Hold on, cause I know I have it. Let me see. I'm trying to see. Let me see. Is it that one? Let me see. Let me see. Cause I know I have it. Okay, it ain't on that one. Trying to see that. Let me see. Is it that app? No, it won't show. Maybe they took it off. Let me see. Let me put it back on the screen. Bam. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see what the game. Let me see what it called first. Hold on. GB. That's what it's. Okay, it's a different name. Okay, it's a different name. Okay, hold on. I know what it looks like now. Alright, I'm finna show y'all the game emulator that I used. Where is it? Okay, here we go. This the emulator that I use when it comes to Nintendo 64. Let me see. Yeah, that's how it looks. Yeah. Yep, that's it. Okay. Now this is what I use when it comes to Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, and what else? And Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance games. Now, it would not work when it comes to PlayStation, PSP, and Game Boy Color, and none of them. It only works for Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, Super Nintendo, and Nintendo 64. And it does work with the controller. If you have an Xbox controller, if you have a Xbox One controller, if it works with Bluetooth on your phone, a PS4 and a PS5 Bluetooth controller. Now, this is what I use. Now, this has some ads to it. It has some ads to it. So if the ads don't bother you, you should be good. If the ad bothers you, just gonna have to deal with it. If you want to play some emulator games. Now I'm finna go ahead and show you what it is. Now, it's gonna be some ads playing. I don't know if. It's gonna be some ads playing. So I'm gotta let it load. Let them ads roll through. Just like 5 seconds to 10 seconds. Doesn't take that long. Bam. English right there. Okay. Let that ad roll right there. Bam. Let this one roll right here. 5 seconds. Bam. Well, go ahead and mute that. You know what I'm saying? Just a Google Play ad on everything. Go ahead and X that out right there. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and move over. Just to slide through to show you how it works. Some of y'all, if y'all download it, some of y'all can read it. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and X that off. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know what them type of ad. It's gonna be some random ads pop up. So go to everything. So let the ad roll through. You know what I'm saying? Let them ads roll through. Bam. There you go. Now, these are the games that I have. I have Pokemon, WrestleMania 2000, and the Pokemon is on Game Boy, and the WrestleMania 2000 that's on the 64, and it shows you right there, right below that little WrestleMania word. It shows y'all the system. It shows the Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64. You know what I'm saying? It works. It works. I got a few that I do remember playing on everything. Now, I have some favorites that I do have played. I got Batman, James Bond on the 64, Donkey Kong Country on the Super Nintendo. You know what I'm saying? This are old school when I was a little kid. Game Boy Color, the Beer Stain Bears, the Extreme Sports. I used to play it all the time. Nintendo 64, String G XG2 on everything. A futuristic racing game. Super Nintendo, Home Alone, my favorite, and I got that in my closet to this day. But I'm playing it now, all the everything. Zelda: The Ocarina of Time, Nintendo 64, my favorite of all time. Mario Kart 64, The Mask, Super Nintendo, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I still get that in my closet to this day on everything and still play it. NCAA football, Super Nintendo, Game Boy Advance, Pokemon, Rally Challenge 2000, Nintendo 64, Scooby Doo, you know what I'm saying? Super Nintendo, Star Fox, Super Nintendo, Spider-Man, Super Nintendo, and I do have that on the emulator on the PlayStation, on everything. So I do have that. That right there is just on the 64. Now I have Strike Gunner. It's an old jet game on everything. I got Super Mario 64 on the Nintendo 64. Super Smash Bros. Y'all should know what the game came from. So, Nintendo 64. Super Mario World, Nintendo 64. WCW versus NWO World Tour, Nintendo 64. Tiny Toons Adventures, Super Nintendo. Getting confused on everything. Then WCW versus NWO Revenge, Nintendo 64. WrestleMania 2000, Nintendo 64. I have everything. Like, all you need is a controller, Xbox controller, make sure it's Bluetooth, a Bluetooth Xbox controller, Xbox One, PS4 or PS5. Now the PS4 and the PS5 can work on your phone via Bluetooth. You straight on everything. You straight. Now it's I don't know if it does that, but I have an Xbox controller. I have extras. So, you know what I'm saying? If you can hook up and it's easy hooking it up on my phone, the Xbox controller. So it's very easy. Now, what I'm finna show you is how to get the games. How to get the games. Now, this might seem like it's complicated, but it's very easy. It is very easy. Now, I'm finna show y'all. So, this is the part where you pay attention to it. This is the part where you pay attention. 3, 2, 1. Now, I'm going to show y'all how to download a game if you do have an emulator. Now, certain emulators might not replicate, but show as same as this. Hold on, all these ads. So this is a free app, so you're gonna have to deal with the ads on everything. So I'm gonna let this ad roll through. Bam. Let that ad roll through. Bam. Let that roll through. X that off. Now that's gonna come up sometime when you don't exit off the ad. Now, if it shows like this and you don't have nothing on it, let that everything pretend like none of that is there. Now, if you have this, if the emulator shows this, and you see that little plus sign right there, you know what I'm saying? Hit that right there. Now, with this emulator that I have, it's gonna always come up with ads. So Excuse the ads once again. Go ahead, X that off. X that off. Hit that X right there. Now, this right here it might seem complicated to other people, but to me it was easy. Now, for people that's first time you doing this, it is harmless and it's easy. Now, when it comes to downloading a game that you want, just hit download. Bam. They go to some more ads. Let the ad roll through. Couple of seconds. Harmless. Couple of seconds. There you go. There you go. Bam. Now, this particular emulator that I have, which it can't be found because it's early access to this app, this emulator. Now, it does show you how to download an emulator and save it and do all that. Now, before you download, let me see. These ads. See, like, hold on, I can't even. See, like with these right here, these are sometimes bullshit ads on everything, but it don't work most of the time. It might work. It might work as same as what I'm using on everything. So, this app that I'm using, the emulator that I'm using, it shows you. Some don't show you this, but some might show you this. It's very easy. All you gotta do is read through it, and it show you how to save the game, download it, and everything. And it shows you how to put it in a file. It's real simple. It show you how to put it in the file, create a file first, use the file, put the game in the file where it's supposed to be, and the ad will do its thing and load it up. It's very easy. Now, there are some websites that they got on this app that you can use. Now they go some more ads. Lord Jesus, these ads. Hold on. Glad I blacked it out. I don't know where these ads come from. Now, there you go. Now these emulator websites, they are, safe that you can use to download games off of. Now the emulator website that I use, for some of the emulators, that might work, some might not. But the one that I mainly use is this right here. The first one is called ROM's Game. ROM's Game. That's what I use. Now, some of the websites does have the games that you do have. Some don't. But majority of the time I use is ROM's Games. I'm going to press that right there. And then it'll show. Let me see if it'll turn. Okay, there you go. Now, it'll turn just like that. Now, I'm going to turn it straight so I can show you what it looks like when it looks straight. That's what it looks like when it's straight. Just like that. Now, I'm going to turn it the other way so you can see it better, sideways. Bam. Alright. Now, the emulator that you can use, I wish I could draw. Let me see. I think I can't draw. No. I wish I could. I wish they had this streaming service. Now, you can use the game, not the PSP, the Game Boy Advance, with the Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, and the Nintendo, the Game Boy, and the Game Boy Color. That's what the emulator uses that I use. That's what some of the emulators use. Now, I'm gonna show you the Nintendo 64. Now these are some of the games. They got some of Zelda, you know what I'm saying, James Bond, GoldenEye, Resident Evil 2, you know what I'm saying, Mario Party, you know what I'm saying, Spider-Man, Pokemon Stadium, Yoshi Story, Mario Party, Star Fox 64, Tony Hawk, Rayman, Toy Story, Mortal Kombat, California, USA, what y'all used to see with them getting them Greyhound bus stations, what y'all used to play, you know what I'm saying, driving game, and some of the grocery store game, what people used to see in the arcade area, cruising. I say California, USA, but cruising USA, that's that on everything. Perfect Dark, Star Fox, it got a lot. They have No Mercy, Duke Nukem, another James Bond game. They have a lot. Tom and Jerry, you know what I'm saying? They have all of it. Wave Race 64. I used to play that on everything. They have a lot. But the one thing with these right here that I'm showing y'all, have to be careful because sometimes it'll be in a different language. It will be in a different language. Like WrestleMania 2000. Download that. Now, if you have the emulator that you can use, if you made a file, you know what I'm saying? Create a file, you know what I'm saying? Make sure that emulator can use that file, you know what I'm saying? In the name that you use, because if you made a file, you made a name for it, and you can't find it, you got to find it so that emulator can use it. I'm going to say it one more time. If you create a file on your phone for the emulator to use, you got to put it in the name that you can find it. So when you download these ROMs, these emulator games, once you download them, you got to move it to that folder so that emulator can use it. Now, all you got to do is hit save. Bam, it'll download that, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't take as much, 22 megabytes. It don't take that much. I gotta do it, hit download. When it downloaded, you know what I'm saying? Go and look for it. I don't know if I can show y'all because it might black out. Let me see. Once you, for example, once you download WrestleMania 2000, you know what I'm saying? Go back to that emulator that you have. Go all the way back. Once you go back to this section right here, when you go trying to add the game. Now, before you go to locate that game file, I'm gonna show y'all. Go all the way back to the main menu. I'm gonna let these ads roll through. You know what I'm saying? Let the ad roll through just a couple of seconds. On everything. Let the ad roll through a couple of seconds. Let that ad roll through. Now, once you back in the main menu, you know what I'm saying? Ignore the games that I have. Once you have the games, you know what I'm saying, downloaded, that you wanted, I'm going to show y'all how to do it. You go to settings. Now you go to directory. Now, what I did, I put the games that I have downloaded. For when I downloaded WrestleMania 2000, you guys to put it, you know what I'm saying, in that folder. I'm going to show y'all if I can, which I probably can't. Okay, I probably can. Okay. Now, you see that little bottom button right there? It say use this folder. Now, once you create a folder, you know what I'm saying? Once you create a folder, you know what I'm saying? Create it, put a name on it, and look for it. While you in this emulator app, go and look for the app, the folder. See how I got mine? Game Boy Advance Plus Games. That's what I named mine as. Go and look for it. You know what I'm saying? And hit use folder. And hit allow. So it can get some of the games, you know what I'm saying, that you have downloaded. Now, all you gotta do is hit rescan it. It's gonna rescan the games that you got. Now, when you looking for a game that you have downloaded already, like for WrestleMania, what is it? Let me see. Go to. I gotta do. Let me see. Let me see. Bam. Let me exit off of that. Okay. Ads. Okay. Now go back. Once you make that file, you know what I'm saying. Let the emulator use that file. You know what I'm saying. Do it. Now, once you do that, hit that plus sign. You know it's gonna be ads playing. Let it roll. And, you know what I'm saying. And exit off of it. You know what I'm saying? You might get these type of ads. So just go ahead and let it roll on everything. So it's very simple, very easy to use. Let this ad roll. Let it roll. Let it roll. Till you see that continue button. Continue. That's gonna pop up. Hit that X. You know what I'm saying? Couple of seconds. Bam. Continue. Bam. Hit that X. And you there. Just a couple of seconds. Hit that X right there. Now, you got WrestleMania 2000 downloaded. You know what I'm saying? You finna go look for it. Hit the locate game file button right there. That green button. Hit that right there. Bam. Now you finna go ahead and look for it. Now, what I got? What's that? Let me see. What that? WrestleMania. Let me see. Let me type it. Let me see. WrestleMania. Once you got that, you see that? I got 2 of them downloaded. So all you gotta do is just hit that, and all you gotta do is press it right there, and then it'll scan it. You know what I'm saying? It'll go back right here, and then it'll scan. Matter of fact, let me download a game right now for y'all. Just to show y'all.
Yesterday, I finally shared a little kitchen secret with...
Get that out of here. Get it out of here. Alright, let this ad roll through. You know what I'm saying? Let the ad roll through. Bam. Bam. Okay, go ahead and let that. Hit the X button. You know what I'm saying? Let that. Alright. Now I'm finna go ahead and find me a game real quick. Let the ad roll through. You know what I'm saying? I can deal with the ads. Whoop. No, the ads. No, the ads. You know what I'm saying? These ads, boy. Alright. Let me put the screen back on. Alright. Hit the website that I'm going to, Rom's Games. Now, what I'm finna look for is, let me see. Let me see. Let me look for a Super Nintendo game. Not Super Nintendo 64. Alright. Let me see what game that I can download that I haven't downloaded yet. Let me see. I got Spider-Man. Well, let me download. Let me see. Something simple. I download Toy Story because I had that on the 64 and PlayStation. Now, it's 10 megabytes. It's not that big. It's very small. All you gotta do is hit save, exit that off right there. It might take you to another tab, but exit it off. You'll be right back right here. Now you see that right there? You know what I'm saying? You see that right there? Hit download. It'll download it. You know what I'm saying? It's right there. Now, let's go back to the emulator app. All right. Now, you're back to the emulator app. Go back to right here. Once you get back to right here, hit that game file, locate game file button right there. Bam. You hit that right there. And then it'll pop up right there. Now you finna go and look for the game that you just downloaded and put it in that file, which I named it as Game Boy Advance GBA plus games. Now we finna go look for it. And what I got? Toy Story. Toy Story. Let it look for it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no now. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. There you go. Toy Story. Now, you press that right there. You press on it. Let it scan. Boom. Right there. It is right there. Now, if you think it's a fluke, you might think it's a fluke. But I'm finna show y'all. Let me go ahead and put it on favorites. Add that to favorite. You know what I'm saying? And go to it. Bam. That's Toy Story right there. The childhood game that I used to play. There go Toy Story 2. I'm gonna go ahead and skip that. You know what I'm saying? Let me put the game sound on here. Hold on. There we go. There we go. I don't know why I won't play, but that's it right there. Get the put. There you go. There you go. See, it's working. Now, if you don't like the way how it's playing, see how you keep touching on the screen, and that bothers you. You know what I'm saying? All you got to have. Let me turn my camera on. Let me see. Let me see. Hold on. Hold on. All right. Now, all you need. Hold on. Damn. Now, all you need is an Xbox controller. That's all you need. Is some batteries. It's some batteries. That's all you need. Pair it up to your phone. It's that easy. It's that easy. And then you'll play it just like this. Since I already got my Xbox controller hooked up to my phone, I gotta do is turn it on. You know what I'm saying? This is an ad. You know what I'm saying? Not an ad, but a demo. So that's it right there. Okay. You know what I'm saying? That's that right there. And I'm playing it. Let me show y'all. Y'all think I'm lying. See? I'm playing it. Xbox controller on right there. I'm playing it. See? I'm playing it. And it works. All you need is a Xbox controller. Get you one with some batteries. Get you one, or you can see if a PS4 or a PS5 controller can work with it. I guess that's all you got to do. Pair it up to your phone, Bluetooth. You get up to your Bluetooth phone or Bluetooth on your phone. And all you got to do is just let it, you know what I'm saying, have your fun with it. On everything. It's real simple. You know what I'm saying? It is real simple. Now, you can save it. You know what I'm saying? You can save it. You can load it. You can mute the game. You can restart the game. You can fast forward, make it go fast. But I wouldn't recommend on everything. But yeah, that's all you got to do. Once you quit the game with the emulator that I'm using, once you quit the game and you ain't saved it, it automatically saves the game for you. So when you come back to the game next time, let me show y'all. When you come back to the game next time, it'll be right there. It'll be right there. And that's what all the games. That's the emulator that I have. Now, there are other emulators. And they'll look just the same as this. The directions that I just showed y'all is very easy. It is very easy. So, that's how I play my old school games and my other games. Now, when it comes to PlayStation games, this will work. Let me show y'all. This will work. Instead of. All right. Now this one, the iGames PSX, that game, that app, it does work. It does work. All you gotta do is follow the directions, you know what I'm saying, and you'll play the game instantly. Now, I can't show you because it won't let me show. You know what I'm saying? Because the last two or three times I tried to at least show y'all that I'm playing the PlayStation game, it froze up, it buffed up my live stream, so I can't show y'all. But it does work on everything. It does work just how the pictures I showed y'all on the Google App Store. It works. Let me show y'all. Let me move that up just a little bit there, though. PS1 emulator. Now the one that I have is this one. It'll look just like this. It will look just like this. That's all. All you gotta do is look up the game, GTA 2, Toy Story, what I just downloaded on the 64. On everything, it works. It really works. On everything. Now, that's what I use. Now, with this app, they have another app. See, they got good reviews on this app. You can play your PlayStation, but I don't think it'll allow you to restream it. You know what I'm saying? Let me read this one. Best app. Everyone who wants to play PS1 games should download this app. And it has a minimum ad like 1 or 2. And after downloading the game, you can play it offline without ads. And it is very less ads. It has very less ads. And we can even change the settings for controller. You know what I'm saying? They saying they playing Silent Hill on everything. It works. Finally I could play my childhood games. Please add PS1 bushy bashy. I don't know what that is. You know what I'm saying? They just got to add some more games on it, but it does work. It does work. Let me show y'all some more reviews. They got a lot of 5 stars besides 1 or 4. Let me show y'all. The PlayStation iGames, what it's called? It's called iGames PSX. iGames PSX. It's good. Let me show y'all the recent one. It's good. This is honestly the best app to enjoy PS1 games. Thank you so much, but I have one question. Will you add more PS1 games in the future? Also, the gamepad on the screen. Please make it more adjustable, as bigger or smaller in size, and add colors to it. After than this, I don't know. Other than this, I'm tripping. Other than this, this app is perfect. See, it got a lot of, and these are just like this month. Know what I'm saying? This is this month. You know what I'm saying? Not this month, but last month. I know this first today, but that's last month. You know what I'm saying? 5 stars. You know what I'm saying? They talking about 1 star, but they were trying to play the game. This game is so good. I want to say thank you for the developer because of making this game. See, 5 stars. 5 stars. You know what I'm saying? Some of them want to play, you know what I'm saying? Want to pay, but you know, it's just better using it as free. You know what I'm saying? They got some good reviews on this. And the app is called iGames PSX. iGames PSX. Will you want the PlayStation 1 emulator? Now, let me show y'all some more. Whether y'all want to play some let me see. See this right here? See? It works. It works. See, if the Eliminators has five star, more 5 star than 4s and 1s, it works. It works. What Sega, Sony, and later Nintendo Entertainment System console titles. I've been hammering for a month. You know what I'm saying? Just for my tablet. See, 5 stars. 5 stars. All you gotta do is follow the directions. How you want to download the games. It will work. Cause I have what? Let me show y'all. Let me see. 1. That's 1. Well, I ain't meant to press it, bro. See, I got 1, and I got 2, and I got 3 emulators. I got 1, 2, Retrox, iGames PS1, and I got the Game Boy emulator, game console. That's what the app called. So that's what I play my games on with the controller. All you gotta do is it's very simple. Follow the directions to it, and it will show you. It will show you how to download make a file for the games can go on while you're using the emulator app. So you then allow it to and hit allow So you can allow the emulator to use the file where you got the games on. Go to the website, what I showed y'all. Go to the website when you download the games. Download it. Make sure you know what I'm saying, download it. You know what I'm saying? Go back to the emulator app. Once you go back to the emulator app, look for the game when you download, and then add that to the folder. It will add it to the folder by itself. Once you look for it and press on it, and then it'll load up on the emulator. Once it loaded up, you good to go. Real simple on everything. But that's how I do it. That's how I play my old games. You know what I'm saying? My childhood games of everything. I've been playing on them, you know what I'm saying, lately on everything. Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance. What else? The PlayStation, PS1, on everything. That's the only thing I use until I figure out which one is good. I'm trying to find another emulator so I can play a PS2 games on everything. But that's what I'm doing right now. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I do my thing with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna go ahead and end this. This is how you play the emulators. Download it. Download the games. Locate the file. Let the emulator use the file. It's real easy. Simple on everything. I see you on the YouTube streets. I am out. Ooh wee. Have fun. If you download it and did everything how I did it, have fun with it on everything. I am out. Ooh wee.